I need to speak with you. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
For he was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at some...
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do.
Have a word with him and listen. If I can get it...
Stock up before you're on the road.
This must be the Shrine of Kings that your mom told me about.
Mad Sun King, but it's ours now. It's a public, not a private shrine. Every time I... metal cities.
Every time
Now
I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Muslim slaves built that.
You won't get in there.
I can be persuasive.
It reminds me of someone.
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. Carja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what...
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. True, our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill a Sun King. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
So the Carja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before Outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
This...
I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
You don't believe in the throne, the priesthood, the army, or the city, so I guess you have no authority here.
I have the authority of the sun.
Then call it for help. No one else will listen.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Look, got a pair of sturdy Oseram hands. I know how to put them to use. There'll always be work for me. Stay busy, Fred.
Here's what I don't get about the sundial. All these fancy decorations.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honor.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it.
I wasn't sure about the sundial at first. It's growing on me.
Need some hunters.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon as
That's it. Nothing to see here. This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes. For later. Out of ammo, but not out of ID. Damn. Low and quiet does it. Just holding it won't scare them off.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests.
What is it?
there. Her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
Oh, useful. This must be the Sun's climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark. Go quietly. Down you go.
It's good to be free of the city.
What made these flowers? And why?
You were a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Carja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing. Machine's old bandits won't get past me. Business if I'm not careful.
Spade spread. Charcoal soaked from a dozen forges. Work.
I didn't sleep too well last night, so it's good to just...
Always the ones you least expect to cause you trouble.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all.
Any news about my stolen sword?
Not yet. I'll see what I can do about...
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing.
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood, drops of blood, leading away. still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
The boss said he lost other caravan.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needs...
They say a group of Oseram are mining scrap from the old one somewhere.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
It's a load off.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to...
I guess we'll see when I get the...
hold on. You're right. The sword was passed. The shards will go to...
You expect me to believe...
I can prove it. If they don't convince you...
It wouldn't matter if you did. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.